Welcome back to Morrowind. Let's continue. Fakir bids you goodbye, but Fakir has to now return on the road. Fakir thinks it's a very nice day. There is another rat in there. This one is hard to hit. No, Fakir does not want to use the hammer. Fakir thinks this is a very nice environment. Very comfortable. Good hunting. Lots of vegetation. Well, not a lot, but Fakir doesn't know anything about these plants. Fakir does not know if these plants can be eaten or if they are poisonous. So Fakir will not touch them. Gnarmok Hlaot. Gnarmok. Where has Fakir heard that name before? Fakir thinks it is the place. Fakir thinks Ahnasi mentioned this place. That is where the very bad person is living, who is making things very hard for Ahnasi. But perhaps Fakir will not go there yet. Perhaps another day. Hmm. Where is this person? An Argonian. But he's dressed very nicely. Very expensive. The wizard has very expensive looking clothes. But he does not appear to carry any weapons. Fakir will take the risk and talk to him. Greetings.
Fresh game.
What does the lizard mean by that? Greetings, traveler. Russia wishes you well and thinks maybe uh, can help him with some pressing business. What kind of business is the lizard proposing? Yes, most pressing I have, you see, a shipment of clothing, fine clothing it is, to get to Ald'ruhn, but I fear other business draws me away. Perhaps, I think, you and I might come to an arrangement. Yes? If you will deliver Russia shirts, these fine shirts to Bival Deneran, the clothier in Ald'ruhn, she will pay you for your services, and a generous woman she is. I would ask that you swear an oath to Zenitar to seal our arrangement, though. Yes? What do you think of my offer? Hmm? Uh, yes, Fakir thinks Fakir can do this. Fakir is already going to our room, so yeah, perhaps Fakir can do this thing for you. So Fakir will swear an oath to your Zenitar. Most excellent. Yes, we'll both gain from this. I shall keep my good name, and you shall benefit from Teneran's generosity. Wonderful. Take care, Fakir. One should not take an oath sworn to Zenitar lightly. No, never lightly. Fakir will remember those words. Do not worry, Fakir will do as he promised. Fakir is a very honest Khajiit. Fakir tells the truth even when he lies. The crossroads. Oh, there is a signpost. Outdrawn this way. What is this way? Nieces. Fakir will try to remember these places. Caldera, Balmora, Ald'ruhn, Buckmore Legion Fort, Margan, Nieces. Why is there a naked Nord there? The Nord does not seem to be moving at all. This is very strange. The Nord is like a statue. Is that even a real person? Hmm. Well, who is this one before Fakir? You, you will speak with me now, or you shall feel the bite of my axe. When this enchantment wears off, hissing deep right will shed some blood. Uh, what enchantment is the North talking about? I, a foul witch, has given me some enchanted disease, leaving me rooted to this spot. She called that witch with a foul temperess. I've been her escort. She's a big woman, friendly, you know. Then the damn witch ensorcelled me, leaving me at this spot, nearly naked, to display my shame to the world. Hissing Debright is not accustomed to being mocked, stranger. I shall paint the ground with her entrails. Ah, well, perhaps Fakir can try to find a potion for you to help with your paralyzation. You have honor, Fakir. I'm a man standing among my people. My father, my father's father, and his father before him have had songs sung of their deeds, and I shall be no different. I distrust potions in general, but bring me one from a reputable alchemist. Release me from this bondage, and I will reward you. Then I shall cleave their whore in twain. Aye. Yes, do not worry. Fakir will come back. But right now, Fakir thinks the North is very full of anger. Perhaps he needs to. Perhaps Fakir needs to give him some time to calm down. Perhaps he will find a reputable alchemist in Ald'ruhn. Hmm? Oh, Fakir has never noticed that. These little things, they tap the ground with their little tails. That is very adorable. Even Fakir, when he is very happy, he likes to swing his tail. Hmm. This is definitely a different kind of environment. Very dry. Hmm. Oh, Fakir can see some town in distance. Perhaps that is Ald'ruhn. Yes, there is one of those silt striders. Ald'ruhn. Fakir was correct. Fakir thinks this is a mage's guild. This is a guild of fighters with a sword and shield. Hmm. Fakir remembers one of the blades trainers. He's supposed to live in this town. That must be the temple. I think Kildang lives nearby the temple. Yes? There's a Bosmer in here. You must be Fakir. Guys Casadas told me to expect someone new. I'm Gildang, your service. Gaius Casadas tells me you're a blades trainer. Certainly offer basic training at low prices to colleagues. But even at my low prices, advanced training isn't cheap. Sorry, but that's the way it is. Look, can I make a suggestion? Go see Wayne at the Balmora Guild of Fighters. Know what a jig blade is? It has a paralyze enchantment, and a spider blade has a poison enchantment. They're not considered honorable weapons, and most smiths don't sell them, but they sure come in handy. Fakir will try to remember this advice.
Yes?
Fakir bids you goodbye. Hmm. Hmm. Perhaps the shops are this one. Yes, there's. Oh, somebody's outside. Hmm. Greetings.
My time is precious, so make it quick.
Fakir will try to be very quick. Fakir is looking for services. Every type of service you could want can be found in Ald'ruhn. There are signs above the guilds and other places where you might need something. Just have a walk around and look for yourself. Fakir thinks you are not being very helpful. Fakir is looking for someone in particular. Bivale Teneran. Our friend Fatusa Gireth here Altscar Inn. She's not an ordinary person as she appears. Can't tell you more, but you managed to convince her. She might tell you some interesting facts from her past. Well, we'll just assume that somebody told Fakir that there are more services in the Manor district, so Fakir, that is the sign of a clothing store. Greetings.
Make it quick, Outlander.
Fakir is here to deliver some shirts from Russia. Ah, you brought the shirts from Russia. Wonderful. He does such fine work, and he sells them to me for very reasonable prices. It's a careful sort, but that's just smart business if you ask me. Thank you for your help. And here's your payment. Um, what kind of work are you talking about? I made a brocade shirt and silk ties for Ian Sarandas. He gave me half payment on account and said he'd pay me the rest later. But it's been weeks, and I have my own bills to pay. Find Ian Sarandas, get the overdue payment on 360 drakes he owes me, or get the shirt and pants and bring them back to me, and I'll give you 50 drakes for your service. Who is this Ian Sarandas? The young fellow's family has lived in Ald'ruhn a long time. His parents died recently and left him their house and estate, but Enos has fallen in with the fast crowd. I believe he's taken to drinking expensive liquor and has incurred some gambling debts. He's a charming lad. Everyone likes him, but he's not very sensible, and suddenly becoming rich seems to have made him an irresponsible fool. Well, perhaps Fakir will try to speak with this young man. Hmm. Uh, it's getting very late. Perhaps Fakir should return to his friend Gildan and Fakir does not think it will be a good look if he goes to see this person in the middle of the night. Oh, I bet. Oh, Fakir is so very tired. Oh, and now Fakir is very hungry. Fakir wants a big sandwich and perhaps a nice boiled egg. Mm. Vienna Saranda's house. Greetings. Yes, I'm Ian Sarandas. So, you hear about the overdue payments? That I am. Yes, Fakir is here about your payments. Yes, I do have some overdue payments with the local merchants, but I'm afraid I can't pay my debts right now. You see, I'm a little strapped for cash at the moment, but I have certain very attractive prospects underway, and I'm sure I'll be able to pay very soon. Fakir understands. Uh, but perhaps young Yenas and Fakir can have a nice conversation. You noticed, yes, Fakir, it's true. I'm not very good at this, am I? Uh, hmm. Fakir thinks things are not have gone very well for the young Yenas. Perhaps we could sit down and you can tell Fakir all about it. Indeed, it is as you say, nor encumber myself with profitless treasures, but shall share freely among house and hearth. I have forgotten the grace of generosity, the words of Lord Vivek. You are right to remind me of Saruani's sermons. I've been a fool, wasted my family's fortunes, all in pursuit of profitless treasures. I should share freely rather than squander the great gifts of home and hearth. Here, take these items and return them. Give the brocade shirt and silk pants to Bivala Teneran. Give the razor suede plant to Tiras Sadus. Give the ebony ring and the glass ring to Danis Redothril. Give the designer shoes to Lethavar. Give the fire jade amulet to Bevele Relek. All merchants in Ald'ruhn. Return the goods with my apologies. Now, I know what I must do. I must give my parents' house to the temple, and I shall enter the temple myself, and see if I can make something of my life. Thank you, Fakir. You have taught me a valuable lesson. From this day forward, I shall make my honest way in the world and try to be of service to others. Fakir, is very well that you have seen their wisdom. Danish Ald'ruhn.
Speak, traveler.
I'm Danish Ald'ruhn. Would you perhaps be interested in doing a little work for me? Uh, yes, let us talk about work. I'm looking for a fellow named Ian Saranders. I sold him 2 point matched rings, one with a raw ebony stone and the other with a raw glass stone, but he has failed to pay the remaining 150 drakes he owed. If you will find Saranders and either get the ebony ring and the glass ring, or return them to me, or get the overdue payments of 150 drakes he owes me, I will pay you 50 gold. Fakir think this is your lucky day. Because Fakir has the rings right here. I see. You have the ebony ring and the glass ring for Ian Saranders. Yeah, 50 drakes for your services. Thank you very much for handling this situation so well. I really appreciate it. You'll have to get rid of that moon sugar if you want any services from me. I don't want any trouble.
I am never too busy for a good talk.
Fakir understands. But please just don't tell that man.
Speak, traveler.
Welcome, Fakir. Welcome to my humble shop of Tirasarus. Yes, let us talk about work. I sold an Ashlander handcrafted razor sword belt to a customer, but he has failed to make his final payment on time. If you find Ian Saranders and get back my belt, or get the overdue payment of 50 drakes he owes me, I will pay you 25 gold. But yes, Fakir has the belt right here. I see you have the razor sword belt from Ian Saranders. Here are 25 drakes for your services. Thank you very much for handling this situation so well. Really appreciate it. Of course. Venerable. Greetings. Greetings, Sarah, the Venerable clothier. Quality clothes for less stylish clothes for any pocketbook. Shall I tell you about my trade, or would you be interested in a little work for me? Yes, let us discuss about work. I made a fire jade amulet for a customer, Ian Saranders. I made the delivery and received my first payment, but Sarah Ianus is behind time for his final payment, and I can wait no longer. I will pay you 25 drakes if you find Sarah Ianus Saranders and either recover and return the amulet or extract the overdue payment of 50 drakes from me. Yes, Fakir has the fire jade amulet right here. I see you have the fire jade amulet from Ianus Saranders. You are 25 drakes for your services. Thank you very much for handling the situation so well. Really appreciate it. Hmm. Letter var, chanter. Welcome to my shop, Outlander. I'm Letter var. If you're shopping for a particular enchantment, you do not see it, just ask. I create custom items as well. Would you perhaps be interested in doing a little work for me? Yes, Fakir is very interested in this topic. I saw the pair of splendid designer shoes bearing the light enchantment. The radiant glow is practical as well as ornamental, quite useful for late evening gatherings. The purchaser, one Ianus Sarandas, paid me 120 drakes on the account when he received the shoes, but has failed to pay the balance of 120 septims in a timely fashion. If you find this Ianus Sarandas and return the shoes or the overdue payment of 120 gold he owes me, I will pay you 50 gold for your time and effort. Fakir thinks this is your lucky day. I see the designer shoes from Ianus Sarandas. Here the 50 drakes for your services. Thank you very much for handling the situation so well. Really appreciate it. Hmm. Thunderfall. Shock damage on touch. Oh, right. Okay. Well, yeah. Total cost. Uh, Fakir thinks he can give you this hammer and 87 gold for this very nice amulet. This is a very nice hammer too. It's a very high quality steel. Fakir does not believe the Dark Elf heard the offer correctly. And last but not least, Bivale Teneron.
Speak, traveler.
Make it quick, Outlander.
Yes, Fakir works very quickly. Fakir has the clothes that you were looking for. Okay. Hmm. Yes, Fakir thinks this has been a very productive day, but perhaps it is time to return to Balmora before the local guards become suspicious and search Fakir's bag. Fakir does not want them to find the sugar and skooma he is carrying. Ugh. These things still give Fakir the creeps. Makes the fur go up. Good day, stranger. Welcome to Ald'ruhn. I'm the local caravaner, and I can tell you about the Silk Trader travel if you tell me your destination. Are you new to Ald'ruhn? I'll be happy to tell you about the local services, or help you find someone in particular. Is there a specific place in Ald'ruhn you're looking for? No, Fakir just wants to return to Balmore.
Where would you like to go?
Hmm. Yes, perhaps. Hmm. Fakir just thought about something. Sugar Lips wanted a diamond. She wanted a diamond from Nalgaria Whitehaven shop. But Fakir has a diamond. Fakir thinks perhaps Sugar Lips will not care where the diamond came from.
Fresh game.
But first, Fakir needs to get rid of all this sugar. Because as long as Fakir is carrying the sugar, nobody wants to do business with Fakir. Which makes Fakir very sad.
Its scent is unfamiliar.
Welcome again to my shop. Before we bother, Robert needs someone to deliver a message to Chiwa. And I will repay, of course. Hmm. No, we shall barter now. Hmm. Perhaps Ravir can give 24 gold for this. 25. Oh. Speaking out of character, well, I'm doing this to kind of also train my barter skill, you know. I mean, maybe from roleplay point of view, we're just selling this in we're selling this in bulk, but mm,
Quickly, Outlander.
mage skill.
Speak, traveler.
Yeah, Fakir wants to see what has her name? Ajira?
I suppose it is my duty to help those less fortunate than myself. I'm listening.
What Khajiit do for you?
Perhaps Ajira can buy these things from. Hmm. This Skuma. But please do not tell anyone. $275. Good. Hmm. Very nice.
Speak, traveler.
Fakir already spoke with Ajira. Hmm.
I will listen, Outlander, but make it quick.
Make it quick, Outlander.
Southwall Corner Club. This one already feels like home.
Head on.
What is this about, Khajiit?
Muthsera?
Have you found a diamond for Habasi? Yes, Fakir has a diamond for his new friend, Habasi. You have a diamond for Habasi? Yes, Fakir said, here is a diamond for you. Yes, a diamond. Habasi will take care of everything. Habasi cannot pay you until Habasi's friend pays Habasi, but Habasi has this potion for you. Potion of invisibility. Hmm? What is it, Toad? Are you here for jobs or are you ready for advancement? uh, does Habashi think Fakir is ready for advancement? Congratulations, Fakir. You are now Fakir the Wet Ear. Wet Ear. Hmm. Does Habashi have any other jobs? Habashi wants the key to Nerano Manor. Tell me more about this key. Fakir is very good at finding keys. Body wants the key to Nerano Manor. Downstairs manors are very locked, but Habasi wants to go upstairs secretly. Who has the key? Andres Nerano has a key. Habasi thinks Nerano's servant, Sova Trundle at the council club, has a key. Tell me more about this Andres Nerano. He lives near Nalkaria's shop. His home is in the middle of the street. How about this Sova Trundle? He spends all his time and gold at the council club about the Silk Strider. Hmm.
All
Perhaps,
right, I'm listening.
perhaps Fakir will have a look.
Outlander.
Uh, Fakir thinks you are not the person he's looking for. You're not from around here. Something you want to ask me about Balmora? Uh, what can you tell me on Nerano? I work for him. What else do you want to know? Um, what can you tell me of Nerano Manor? That's where I work. Yeah. Hmm. Fakir does not think this elf is very talkative. Perhaps he wants to hold on to his secrets. But Fakir will find out.
So I said, where's the money in that? I'm a busy guy, so if you could hurry this up.
What a strange red guard. Who was the red guard talking to? Fakir? Himself? Just browsing. Apprentices. Master. Grandmaster.
I suppose it is my duty to help those less fortunate than myself.
I am Nalkaria Whitehaven, Premier Mistress of Alchemy in Balmora. Let me show you potions that will improve and even save your life. I am Nalkaria. How may I help you? Hmm? Fakir is willing to pay you 25 gold for these potions. Thank you very much. Hmm. Rana Manor. Tristan Rana.
Speak, traveler.
A visitor, an outlander too. What brings you to Nirvana Manor? Yes, this is Nirvana Manor. Can I do something for you? Why are you here anyway? What can you tell me about Andres Sovotrandel? Yes, he works for me. Does odd jobs when he's not too lazy, which is rare. Oh, well, what can Andres Nerano tell Fakir about Vasidinadat mine? The Ebony Mine? Founded a long time ago, and its location has been lost. Allegedly, one of the miners summoned a Daedra, but perhaps you should speak with Nilena Dovain at the Halal Council Club. Yes, perhaps Fakir will do that. Hmm. Yeah. Hmm. Yes. The elf is clearly carrying that key on his person.
I'm waiting.
I'm Nilena Dovain. I keep business going here in Balmora while the Halal Councils are away, which is most of the time. Uh, Fakir is here to talk about Pasadena that mine. Well, if you know the location of the mine, perhaps you should speak with Dram Barrow in Vivek or with Belanda Omani at a plantation east of Vivek. I heard, or also heard that Nevena Ulas is also looking for the mine, but if you deal with her, be sure to get your payment up front. Who is Dram Barrow? I think he lives somewhere in Vivek. Omani Manor is on an island east of Vivek. You can get there by following the road east of Vivek, then south past Altsotha, but it might be easier to just swim there from Vivek. She lives in Ulas Manor near Suran. Just take the road north out of Suran, cross the bridge, heading west, and look for a manor south of the road. Tell me about Suran. It's a busy port on the north shore of Lake Masobi, in the northwest corner of the Ascadian Isles. You can get there by going east from Pelagiat and around the north side of the Dren plantation. Follow the roads east until you reach Suran. You can also take the silk strider there from Molakmar or Vivek. Um, Fakir thanks you very much for this information. You were very useful.
Say what you want or go away.
Hmm. Fakir realizes this is a very bad place. These are very bad people. Hmm. You again. Hmm. 70. Anything you wish, Fakir. You know I like you. Want to help. In fact, with a good friend like you, I might even persuade to gossip a little secret. What secret? So you think House Lalo is just an imperial puppet? Shows what you know. Who really runs for House Lalo? Not the House Council. Those posters do what Overstren tells them. Overstren is the Kamongatong kingpin, and one day, when the time is right, Overstren and the Kamongatong and all the right-thinking Dunmer will rise up, murder you outlanders in your beds, and restore Morrowind. That's not very inspiring. He's the brother of Duke Vedamdren, an important businessman, brave and loyal to his people and our rightful homeland. We're just a society of businessmen. We're Dunmer, and we're proud. We're tired of seeing Morrowind run by outsiders who understand nothing about Morrowind. And we're tired of trying to explain this over and over again to ignorant outlanders. Let us talk about, um, yeah, let's see, the Rano Man area. That's where I work. For a little consideration, I might tell you a bit more. Okay. 10 gold. Alright, you want the key? Just don't undress Nerano. I did this. Not that he doesn't deserve with what he pays. Good. Hmm. Yes, I think Fakir did a very good job. We got the key.
Speak up. Hello. I don't know if I can help you, but I'll try.
For a little bit of sweet talk and a little bit of, yeah, money, we got the key.
Greetings, friend.
Did you get the Nerano Manor key for her passing? Yes. uh, yes, Fakir got the key for you. Here's the key? Yes, here it is. Yes, Apache likes this key very much. Apache pays well for this key. 500 gold. Does Apache think Fakir is ready for advancement? Congratulations, Fakir. You are now Fakir, the footpad. Right. Hmm. Does Does Apache have any more work for Fakir? Yes, Fakir is looking for jobs. Rashid, no good friend of Apache, stole Dwemer artifacts from the guild. What kind of artifacts are you talking about? Go to the Fatlex drop-off in Harward. If Rashid would give you the Dwemer artifacts, find them, return them to Habasi. You must bring Habasi a Dwemer goblet, a Dwemer bowl, and a Dwemer tube. Where is this La'wad? La'wad is a backwater town of fishermen southwest of Balmora. You follow an old trail down the river Odai to get there. Fakir understands.
I'm listening.
You've got the
That's
better of me,
unusual.
so go ahead.
Fakir again. What can I do for you? Okay, he sells arrows. That's good. Yes. Fakir wants some more arrows. Fakir will pay you, let's say, 45 gold for this.
What, Outlander? Why do you disturb me?
Fakir wants to be your friend. Oh, you're really disliking me now.
What makes this smell?
Survey the thieves. Well, it's getting late. Perhaps Fakir should go meet with one of his friends.
You waste your time. Go.
Because they will let him sleep in their house for free. This way Fakir will save money
Speak,
in.
traveler.
This way Fakir does not have to pay for a bed. Oh. Yeah, let us read the book, Survey of Thieves. This looks interesting, said Induk, his eyes narrowing to observe the black caravan making its way to the spires of the secluded castle. A gaudy, alien coat of arms marked each carriage, the lacquer glistening in the light of the moons. Who do you suppose they are? They're obviously well off, smiled his partner, Heria. Perhaps some new imperial cult dedicated to the acquisition of wealth. Go into town and find out what you can about the castle, said Induk. I'll see if I can learn anything about who these strangers are. We meet on this hill tomorrow night. Herai had two great skills, picking locks and picking information. By dusk of the following day, she had returned to the hill. Induk joined her an hour later. The place is called Ald'ruhn, she explained. It dates back to the Second Era, and a collection of nobles built it to protect themselves during one of the epidemics. They didn't want any of the diseased masses to get into their midst and spread the plague, so they built up quite a sophisticated security system for the time. Of course, it's mostly falling into ruin, but I have a good idea about what kind of locks and traps might still be operational. What did you find out? I wasn't nearly so successful from Induk. No one seemed to have any idea about the group, even that they were here. I was about to give up, but at the charter house I met a monk who said that his master were a hermetic group called the Order of Saint Yednua. I talked to him for some time, this fellow named of Parathion, and it seems they're having some sort of ritual feast tonight. Are they wealthy? Asked Herath impatiently. Embarrassingly so, according to the fellow, but they're only at the castle for tonight. I have my picks on me, winked Herath. Opportunity has smiled on us. She drew a diagram of the castle in the dirt. The main hall, the kitchen were near the front gate, and the stables and secured armory were in the back. The thieves had a system that never failed. Herath would find a way into the castle and collect as much loot as possible, while Induk provided the distraction. He waited until his partner had scaled the wall before rapping on the gate. Perhaps this time he would be a bard or a lost adventurer. The details were most fun to improvise. Herath heard Induk talking to the woman who came to the gate, but she was too far away to hear the words exchanged. It was evidently successful. A moment later she heard the door shut. The man had charm, she would give him that. Only a few of the traps and locks to the armory had been set. Undoubtedly, many of the keys had been lost in time. Whatever servants had been in charge of securing the Order's treasures had brought a few new locks to affix. It took extra time to maneuver the intricate hasps and bolts of the new traps before proceeding to the old, but still working systems. But Heraia found her heart beating with anticipation. Whatever lay beyond the door, she thought, must be of sufficient value to merit such protection. When at last the door swung quietly open, the thief found her avaricious dreams paled to reality. A mountain of golden treasure, ancient relics glimmering with untapped magica, weaponry of matchless quality, gemstones the size of her fist, row after row of strange potions, and stacks of valuable documents and scrolls. So enthralled by the sight, she did not hear the man behind her approach. "You must be Lady Trist," said the voice, and she jumped. It was a monk in black hooded robe, intricately woven with the silver and gold threads. For a moment she could not speak. This was the sort of encounter that Induk loved, but she could think to do nothing but nod her head with what she hoped looked like a certainty. "I'm afraid I'm a little lost," she stammered. "I can see that," the man laughed. "That's the armory. I'll show you the way to the dining room. We're afraid you weren't going to arrive. The feast is nearly over." Herath followed the monk across the courtyard to the double doors leading to the dining hall. A robe identical to the one he was wearing hung on a hook outside, and he handed it to her with a knowing smile. She slipped it on. She mimicked him as she lowered the hood over her head and entered the hall. Torches illuminated the figures within around the large table. Each wore the uniform black robe that covered all features. From the look of things, the feast was over. Empty plates and platters, and glasses filled every inch of the wood, with only the faintest spots and dribbles of the food remaining. It was a breaking of a fast, it seemed. For a moment, Herath stopped to think about poor lost Lady Drest, who had missed her opportunity for gluttony. The only unusual item on the table was its centerpiece, a huge golden hourglass, which ran on its last minute's worth of sand. Though each person looked alike, Some were sleeping, some were chatting merrily to another, and one was playing a lute. Induk's lute, she noticed, and then noticed Induk's ring on the man's finger. Her wife was suddenly grateful for the anonymity of the hood. Perhaps Induk would not realize that it was she and that she had blundered. "Trest," said the young man to the assembled, who turned as one to her and burst into applause. The conscious members of the order arose to kiss her hand and introduce themselves. Nirdla, Sulek, Kyler. The names got stranger. Toniop, uh, uh, Tillits, Noitherap. She could not help laughing. "I understand. It's all backwards. Your names are Ald'ruhn, Celsus, Relic, Poinot, Stillith, Parathion." "Of course," said the young man. "Won't you have a seat?" "Say," giggled Heriah, getting into the spirit of the mask and taking an empty chair. "I suppose that when the hourglass runs out, the backwards names go back to normal." "That's correct, Trest," said the woman next to her. "It's just one of our order's little amusements." This castle seemed like the appropriately ironic venue for our feast, devised as it was to shun the plague victims who were, in their way, walking dead. Her eye felt herself light-headed from the odor of the torches and bumped into the sleeping man next to her. He fell face forward onto the table. "Paul S. Crockchief," said a neighboring man, helping to prop the body up. "He's given us so much." Hera stumbled to her feet and began walking uncertainly for the front gate. "Where are you going, Trest?" asked one of the figures, his voice taking on an unpleasant mocking quality. "My name isn't Trest," she mumbled, gripping Induk's arm. "I'm sorry, partner. We need to go." The last crumb of sand fell into hourglass as the man pulled back his hood. It was not Induk. It was not even human, but a stretched, grotesquerie of a man with a hungry eyes and white mouth filled with tusk-like fangs. Hera fell back into the chair of the figure they called Esrakjift. His hood fell open, revealing the pallid, bloodless face of Induk. As she began to scream, they fell on her. In her last little moments, Hera finally spelled "dressed backwards." Yeah, dessert. And obviously the other one is first course. Right. Oh, right. So lock picking of security, but yeah, security is in the tag skill, so let's go and sell this book and well,
You like to walk a fine line, don't you?
Fakir is tired of making the same joke. Uh,
Speak quickly.
Oh, come on then. Say something or move on.
well, speaking out of character, well, I know this is not very good role playing at the moment, but I want to get I want to get some training and as a player, of course, I know that this woman can provide the kind of training that I want. So spear, because there aren't actually too many NPCs in the game who can teach spear, so a little bit of spear here.
Speak, traveler.
Yes, Fakir is getting very tired. Yes, for supper, Fakir will have some hound meat and some nice little ash yams. Ah, once again, Fakir, very tired. You've ascended to level 2. You realize that all your life you've been coasting along as if you were in a dream. Suddenly, facing the trials of the last few days, you have come alive. Well, obviously personality, because we get a full 5 bonus, let's not waste that. I noticed that we're definitely going to need some more speed if we want to get higher ranks in the Thieves Guild. We need more speed. And perhaps endurance. Intelligence will also be, Well, the thing is, I suppose, like, endurance is the one stat that is best. It's better to improve your endurance, like, let's say, as soon as possible. Because the benefits of higher intelligence, you still get the full benefits even later, but the benefits of, higher endurance, well, let's just say that the earlier you get improve your endurance, the earlier you get all the benefits. And also the benefit, not all benefits of endurance are like retroactive. So yeah. Oh, oh. Sure. The speed, endurance, and personality. All right. Well, I would say that this is enough for now. I'm getting a little tired of, basically like role playing a character. Like role playing a character at this level, like where you just try to kind of, you're trying to stay in character all the time and then talk with the voice of the character and whatnot. So, it's not something that I can keep up for all that long. So, for now, I'll definitely have to take a little break now. I'm sure. I'm sure today I will still, continue with the Morrowind and continue recording, continue the adventures of Fakir the Acrobat. Okay, so thank you for watching. See you next time, and goodbye.